Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Jennifer Huber, also known as Solo Travel Girl. And since June of 2022, I've been using Manjaro to manage my type 2 diabetes. And before I get started, I just want to remind you about my disclaimer that I'm not a healthcare professional, and I'm just sharing my personal experience about using Manjaro to manage my type 2 diabetes. And let me tell you, this medication has been amazing. What you can see is the weight loss over the past few months. I have lost about 60 pounds, but what you can't see is how it is controlling my A1C. My cholesterol numbers look better, my blood pressure numbers look better, and since I've been on Manjaro, my non-alcoholic fatty liver disease has been reversed. So if you can tell, my voice is a little hoarse. I actually have laryngitis. Technically, I have 10 more days that I need to rest my voice. However, I will get this video out. And I kind of thought, wouldn't it be fun to do an ASMR video and get my old Manjaro and tubes and needles and just kind of, rub my nails on them. But I am not doing that. This video will probably be choppy because I'll be editing out my coughs. However, I have just finished up week 45 on Manjaro, and I did get back on the 10 milligrams, so I finished up week 25. Well, I'll be finishing up 25 tomorrow, and so week 25/week 1 back on the 10 milligram dose. I'm at 136 pounds. That means I've lost a pound since last week, so that's over 60 pounds so far. I was wondering about side effects related to going from 5 milligrams up to 10 milligrams and skipping that 7.5 milligrams. I did have a lot of nauseousness this week. My stomach felt upset. I had a lot of gassiness. I don't know if that was from the Manjaro or if that was from the various cold medications I've been taking. Basically, my laryngitis was caused by an upper respiratory infection. I'll get into that later. Anyway, my blood sugar, I didn't take it much this week. It was 100 this morning, which I did eat right before bedtime. So being 100 in the morning, I'm okay with that. I've been mindful about what I've been eating. Obviously, I haven't really been eating much because I really haven't felt very well. And exercise has been nil. I've been walking. That's basically it. And if you can see my background, you're not in my living room or my front yard today. We're at the celery fields in Sarasota County, in Sarasota, Florida. And I've never been here, and I've heard wonderful things about it. It used to be a celery field back in the day, but now it's a preserved area. Great for bird watching. I don't know if you can hear the birds in the background. But I had one of the boards that I sit on, we had a meeting this evening, so afterwards I decided just to come out here and see what it's about. So it's very pretty. So those are my updates. I'm back on 10 milligrams, just finished up week 25/week 1 at 10 milligrams. I'm 136 pounds, meaning over 60 pounds lost on Manjaro. I don't know what my A1C is. Last check, the end of March, it was 6.1. I guess my voice, if you tuned in earlier this week, you saw that I did a live video, and I haven't done a live video since I think 2013, 2015, before people were doing live videos. But my friend Marie LaBrosse from the radio station WKDW in Northport, she interviewed me for her show, which aired on Friday, but we did the live stream on Tuesday. But after that interview, my voice went out about an hour later. I did have another interview earlier in the day about my book, A to Z of a Solo Travel Girl, Traits of Women Who Travel Alone, Not Lonely. And then I had the interview with Marie. And Marie let me talk about, well, in addition to Solo Travel Girl, also talk about my Manjaro journey. And basically, if you saw the NBC Nightly News clip, which I am thankful NBC reached out to me, I'm grateful for CBS for reaching out to me last year. I was able to expand on what I said because I interviewed with NBC about 20 or 30 minutes, and what you saw was maybe about 30 seconds. So I just wanted to elaborate on things. So anyway, I'm going to show you a little panoramic of the hillside. But first, look behind me. There's this hill. It's like a mountain in Florida. But look at this, this panoramic view from the hilltop. Just so pretty here. So I do feel bloated. I just had dinner. That's what I did with the board meeting. We had dinner. We actually, as you know, many of you know that I'm a survivor of Hurricane Ian. My community was hit hard, and I'm on the board for the United Way of South Sarasota County. And we actually have some needs assessment going on in the next couple of weeks. So volunteers have come in from all over the country and even Canada to help our residents find out where the gaps are, so we can find out what kind of funding these people need. I mean, we still have people living in shells of houses or living in tents. So anyway, on that note, I'm going to call it a day. I hope you're doing well. Oh, I did mail out 4 books this week to the winners. I'm still waiting for 6 of you to reply, so I'll just tag you again in the response in that post from a couple weeks ago. But anyway, I hope you're having a great week. I hope you're having an awesome journey. Just remember that even though we're on this Manjaro journey, our journey is going to look a little bit different. So some of you are going to be losing more weight than me, or you're not going to be losing the same amount. Your A1Cs, I know those of you started around the same time as me, your A1Cs are just doing amazing. You're kicking butt out there, so keep it up. I'm really proud of you. So have an awesome week. Be nice to others, but of course, be kind and nice to yourself. Thanks for watching. Bye.